please don't forget to smash like button and share this video with as many people as you can. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do it so that you don't miss any of my videos. So without any delay, let's get started. And today we are gonna learn about Golang arrays. So this is gonna be very interesting. Today we are going to learn about Golang arrays, and today we are going to cover about them. It is gonna be very interesting. So without any delay, let's get started. Damn! So we have imported FMT to print stuff on our screen. Then we have a function main as usual that is in every C program, and we have a variable array1. So over here we are creating, not in every C program, okay, every Go program. So we have imported FMT to print stuff, and we have a function main that is in every Go program. Sorry, I just got confused. This is a function main that is in every Go program, and we have created a variable array1, right? And now what exactly is an array? So in Go, an array is a collection data type that has a specific length, and it can contain multiple values of one data type, right? So over here in an array is a collection data type, meaning we can have lots of values in it. We have to specify its length in Go, right? And we can have one data type, values of one data type only in our array. So over here we have in this bracket, we have to create an array. We give these square brackets, and then in this square brackets we specify how many array items should be there in our array. So we are saying 3. So we are saying that there can be only 3 items in an array. Then we are specifying of what data type can the items be. So of integer data type, all our items in our array will be. And then we specify our array items with these curly braces, and then we are giving our items like 1, 2, 3. So we are specifying 3 items. We can't specify more than 3 items. If I try to give 4, as you can see, you are seeing a red underline. That means that replit is that red underline means that replit is like saying that there's an error in our code. So there was an error in our code if we try to exceed the length we have specified. So we have specified over here that there can be 3 items of integer data type in our array, and those items are 1, 2, and 3. Here I could have given any length, like 10,000, 20,000, any length. How many arrays items I want, it depends on that, right? Similarly, we have created an array to variable, right, but using the colon notation, and we are specifying that there can be only 5 items in this array of integer data type, and those items should be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we are printing both the arrays, array1 and array2. So over here we get the result 1, 1, 2, 3. That are the items of the first array, and then we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are basically in this next array. So the first array and the second array both are printed. Quite cool. Next we have this over here. We have imported FMT we have a function main. We have created a variable array1, and instead of specifying how many items we want in our array, we have given ... meaning how many items I write over here will be the length of my array, right? So the number of items I type when defining the array, that will be the exact length for our array, right? So we have given ... This means that the number of items we specify while defining the array, right? So the number of items we specify while defining the array, those that will be the length ahead in our program, right? So we have given ... and over here we have given 10, 11 items. So 11 is now the length for our array. Over here similarly we have given 5 items and not specified the length, so 5 is now the length for our array, and we are printing array 1 and array 2, so both array 1 and array 2 will be printed, right? Array 1 and array 2 are printed. Next we have this code over here where we have imported fmt, we have a function main, we have a cars array, right? And its length is 4, and instead of integer we can have any data type values, right? So instead of integer we can have any data type values like string. So now in this array there will be string values. If I gave over here int, there will be int values. If I gave over here, if I specified like over here there should be boolean values, so there will be boolean values, right? So we can give any data type we like. Over here we have given string, so now this array will only contain string data type values. So its length should be 4, it can only contain string data type values, and the values are Volvo, BMW, Ford and Mazda, and we have just printed our cars array. Okay, so we didn't see anything over here. That's unexpected. We see it and then it disappears. Import fmt, function main, print. Everything seems to be fine. What is the problem? Let's reload this. Okay, sorry for all the chaos, but I don't know what is happening over here. So we are not seeing it. If I do print line over here, then will we be able to see it? Okay, surprisingly, Replit has a problem with the print method. Okay. So surprisingly, Replit has a problem with the print method. No worries, we used print line, and now our cars array has been printed, right? Quite cool. Next, we have this array over here where let's see. Over here we have imported fmt, and we have our prices array. In this we'll have 3 items of integer data type, and the items are 10, 20 and 30. Then we are doing fmt.println, so we are printing prices 0. So this is how we can access items of an array. So we give the array name, we give square brackets, and we specify on what positioned item do we want to access. So we want the 0th indexed item. So instead of position we will say index. So these are called indexes. So we want the 0 indexed item, and 0 means the first item, 1 means the second item, 2 means the third item, 3 means the fourth item, and so on, right? So if we are saying that we want to access the 0th indexed item, means we want to access the first item in our array, because indexes start from 0. So prices 0 will access 10 for us, because 10 is the first item of our array. Then we are printing prices 2. So prices 2 will access the second item for us. Second item, not the second item, the third item. Index is 2, so the item number that we want to access is 3. And the third item in our array is 30. So it will access 30 and show its value. So it will show us 10 and 30. Because 10 is the first item and 30 is the last third item, right? So we are getting 10 and 30. Cool. Now we'll see how we can change item values. So over here we have prices array, right? And then what we're doing, we are accessing the third item. Prices 2 will access the third item. Index 2 will access the third item. The third item is 30. So this is saying that access prices 2, that is 30, and change its value from 30 to 50. So now on the second position in our prices array, it will replace 30 by 50. So our final array will be 10, 20, 50 instead of 10, 20, 30, because we replace the item at the the third position in our array, from 50. So right, so we replaced it by from 30 till to 50, right? So we did it 50 from 30, right? So that's why we'll see 10, 20 and 50. So we are seeing 10, 20 and 50. So we have just we give prices, then square brackets, then the item on which index we want to replace, the item that is on the index we want to then we say give the index of the item we want to replace, and then after equals to we give the new value for that index. So we wanted to replace the value on the third index. So now from 30 it will be 50, right? Quite cool. Next, let's see over here what we have. Over here we have array 1, where we have specified that there should be 5 items, but we have given no items in it. So this will say that there will be 5 items in our array, and we can add those items later in our program, right? So over here this is not initialized at all, right? Because we have specified that there will be 5 items in this array, but there are none, right? There are no items in this array, right? So there are exactly no items in this array, so this is not initialized at all, and we can later in our program add more items, right? 5 items, right, in this. Then we have array 2, whose which length will be 5. It will contain the values of type integer, and this is partially initialized. We have added only 2 out of 5 items in this. So in further program, when we need to, we can add all rest of the items also. And then array 3 is fully initialized. We have said that there should be 5 items, and we have given 5 items. So this is fully initialized, right? And now no more we can add more items to it, right? And when we print array 1, we'll get empty square brackets. When we print array 2, we'll get 1 and 2 in our brackets, and when we print array 3, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So no, I was wrong. Over here, as a replacement for no items, it has added 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So it has added 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 where we have not added we have not written our item, right? So where we have not specified the what item it should be, there it has added 0, 0. So over here we have specified no items, and there should be 5 in this. So instead of showing any item, an empty array with no items, it has added 0, 0, 0, 0 5 times, and it has filled up the array with zeros. And now when we try to add I think we can add an array element in this. So can we do like array 1 0 equals to 1? I think we can do this. So over here now further we can it is where we have not added a specified item, there it adds 0, 0, 0, and further in our program we can replace those zeros with our original values that we want to add, right? So this is a very cool concept. Instead of like showing the partial array and not filling it, it has filled zeros with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So it has to meet the length. It is meeting the length of the array that we have specified. We have not specified an element, it will add a 0 instead over there. So quite cool. But if I just want to show you one more thing, if this was a string data type, then see what will happen. It would have added empty strings in our array. So this is saying that if we have not specified the items, or we have partially added items, then whatever the default value is there for our data type, whatever is the default value for the data type of our whatever is the default value, right? So whatever is the default value for the data type we have specified over here, that will be added, right? So that will be added where we have not added the values, right? So we have not added values like for this array 1, in array 1, and the length is 5, so it has filled the array with the default value of string data array, that is empty string. So it has filled the array with empty strings now, right? And then we can in future replace. Now this is also an example where we have array 1, its length is 5, it can contain integer values, and we are specifying at what index should this value be. So let me show you the output, then we'll understand. So you see 0, 10, 40, 0, 0. So this is saying just add the value on the first index, that is on the second position, add the value 10, and on the second index, that is the third position, add the value 40, and all the positions that are empty and not have a value, add zeros over here, or the default value for the data type we have specified. So now it has added zeros where we have not specified our the values, right? We have said over here that on the first index, that is the second position, add 10, and on the second index, that is the third position, add 40, and the others it has not specified what to add, so they will be 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So over here we see it has not specified what should be the value of the 0 index, so it has added 0. It has specified what should be the value of the first index, so it has added 10. It has specified the values for the second index, so it has added 40. It has not specified for the third index and not specified the fourth index, so there it has added 0 and 0. Quite cool. And then finally over here what we have created an array 1 whose length is 4, right, and it contains a string data type values, right, and we have added all the values, and then this over here we have whatever the number of items we give in the start, that is the length of the array. So we have given 6 items, so 6 is the length of array 2, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that array. And what we are printing, we are not printing the array, we are printing the length of the array so that we know what is the length. So this array's length is 4, so it will print 4 for us, but this array's length is 6, so it will print 6 for us. So over here it has printed 4 and it has printed over here 6, because this array 2's length is 6 and array 1's length is 4, so it is printing their respective lengths. And this was it, guys, for arrays in Golang. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button and share this video with as many people as you can. Thank you guys, bye, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching my videos. Damn!